Hello, good afternoon to each and everyone. Welcome to Amyanan Star Showbiz. And with you guys is your Kuya Dandan. Ganito malim for La Ilocano. This is a segment of La Ilocano, but we made it exclusively because today, siya kandito nakagugwapong IT ni nga in the person of Jaber, we were able to consolidate videos courtesy of it comes from the YouTube channel Ilocano Vibes. Ayan, thank you so much. Aming videos ken photos nga mabuya itata guys. Ket aga po iti Ilocano Vibe data ti YouTube channel na. Ket dati apo tinagyan dati nga Amyanan Star Showbiz tayo itata is these are the activities nga nga pakai ladawanan para nakailadawan ko na iti mesa nga Ilocana, di ba? The height and the most anticipated event this month is the search for Miss Ilocos Norte. So this episode for Amyanan Star Showbiz is dedicated to the very impactful, to the very empowered Ilocana. So nga mabuya yun to digiti preliminaries nga napasamak. We have the self-introduction, the promotional video iti kada munisipyo starting from Adams up to Vintar. Also, isn't that fabulous? Adun digiti nakabuya kadigiti preliminaries nga napasamak guys. Nga for sure digiti gagayem tayo iti abroad nga amon pa iti time na nga manglukat kadigiti multimedia channels da datit kat may sangat tiyempo yo tapno mabuya yo digiti na pasamak nga preliminaries. And next will be dete preliminaries may pangiti dete Q&A. There was an interview with a panel headed by Apo Sandro Marcos and a lot of dignitaries who are pageant aficionados nga nag-question the Apo. Ado nga klase, you'll get to watch that later. So itataman pa Apo sakbay nga rugyanan tayo deto'y tribute tayo for Miss Ilocos Norte tonight guys. For your information, madama intunur I know this is afternoon ba o intunurabi another preliminaries kat mapasamak to EJ Paway. I don't know where kasi hanggang na-disclose kanyak dete friend ko nga kumikuyog iti Miss Ilocos Norte preliminaries, but I believe that will be the swimsuit or the gown competition. Malalaman natin yan guys kasi wala pang scheduled activity na nakadanon kanyak. So itatasak ba nga arugyanan tayo dati umuna nga bansada iti preliminaries ti Miss Ilocos Norte. Thank you so much kadagiti amin nga videos and pictures nga from YouTube channel by Ilocano Vibes. Ayan, thank you so much Ilocano Vibes for providing us clear, crispy, and very, very fascinating videos from you guys. So nga, agyaman naman pailaan kadigiti drugstores Association of the Philippines nga iso dati mangi-promote ki dito product tayo. So ti pag-dispensara na dito paka naganan they dispense, they sell this iti amin nga branches da dito iti Glowing Drugstore in front of Provincial Hospital, St. Ilian's Pharmacy. It is also in front of the Provincial Hospital, Healthy You Pharmacy, Pila Road, Barangay 1, Lawag City. Family Ties Pharmacy, Sarat Public Market, Catlea Pharmacy, iti Sarat Public Market, tsaka amo na api binaliktad ko deto'y jacket ko. Calyx Pharmacy along Provincial Road, Barangay 10, San Miguel, Sarat, Ilocos Norte. We also have here Kurt Angel Pharmacy, RD Micmac Pharmacy, iti Pidig, Leonic Drugstore, iti San Nicolas Public Market, Kyle and Kim Pharmacy, iti San Nicolas Public Market also, Botika ni San Martin de Forest, in front of Batak City Hall, JD Pharmacy, beside Paway Municipal Hall, Badok Pharmacy and General Merchandise, iti Poblacion Badok, Ilocos Norte, St. Mary's Pharmacy, Poblacion Bintar, MJMR Drugstore beside the public market of Bacara. Ayan. Cayetano Pharmacy, iti Poblacion Pasukin. Cayetano Pharmacy, iti Poblacion Burgos. And ERB Pharmacy, iti Bangi, Ilocos Norte. Chloe and Caris Pharmacy, iti Poblacion Burgos. ZB Pharmacy, iti Poblacion Pagudpud. Shanshan Pharmacy, iti Pagudpud, Ilocos Norte. Thank you so much. Days up members. Adapay dito apo iti Cruz Drugstore, iti Poblacion Dingras. We also have here Crisalay Pharmacy, iti Solsona, Ilocos Norte. J. Michael Pharmacy, iti Solsona Public Market. La Buena Drugstore, Poblacion Solsona. JMD Drugstore, iti Marcos, Ilocos Norte. 3J's Drugstore, iti Banna. Ken Pharmacy, iti Poblacion Banna. Ken Eminence Pharmacy, iti Nueva Era. Thank you so much, Drugstores Association of the Philippines. Ano ba yun sinabi? Hi, Sir Dan! Hi, Makita Mayo! I miss you! Hello, mother ko namat ni Dexy Thailand as our top fan. Iti amin-amin nga programa ti NGT. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, at to yung diti napasamak nga preliminaries, guys. Nuhan nyo pa'y nabuya, tutukan nyo ito. Amin-amin nga pasamak iti Miss Ilocos Norte. Courtesy of the YouTube channel, diti videos can photos ulitak apo from Ilocano Vibes. Thank you so much. So, Jaber, are we ready for the video clips? Ayan. Manglaylain ni agbuya ka dito preliminaries iti Miss Ilocos Norte. Here comes Miss Adams. Followed by Miss Bacara. They are all gorgeous, guys. Ako hindi ko pa pinanood to. Miss Badok. Hi, Mang Leilani. Agbuya ka ni. Digiti beauty queens tayo. Miss Bangi. Ayan si Miss Bana. Gusto ko yung hair niya. Swimsuit competition. Swimsuit ba to? It was taken in Pagudpud. Ayan, si Miss Burgos. The beautiful, I believe it's in Saud, Pagudpud. Dati nangalanda iti swimwear da. And the timot interview da was taken at the Fort Ilocanja Resort Hotel. Miss Kurimao. Ay, John, ayan, si Miss Dingras. Hello, kababayan. O, di ba? Ayan naman si Miss Lawag City. Sabsaban na digiti po-post na. Kaslada na digiti top models. Miss Marcos. I think Miss Marcos is very tall. Ayan ba siya? Ayun. Ang tangkad naman ni Miss Marcos. Equally beautiful, Miss Nueva Era. Nag-slim. Di ba, Jaber, ang gaganda nila? Ayan naman si Miss Pagudpud. I believe Miss Pagudpud is very, very tall. Hindi naman very, very tall. She is tall. Ayan si Miss Paway. Kaya't ko DJ pants ni Miss Paway, para siyang Abel. Sino nga takadakwada po? Miss Pasukin! Si Miss Pasukin naman mukha siyang Arabiana, Bombayin. At meron siyang kamukhang artista. Ay nako, Miss Pidig! Yahoo! Miss Pidig! Go, 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 Miss Pidig! Miss San Nicolas. Apo awan mapili kid ito yung si Kajaber. Jak amon no sino ti mga bakadakwadan. They are all equally gorgeous, beautiful, and later on we'll get to hear what's in between their ears kasi adan to the preliminary iti Q&A later. Miss Pinili. Oh, di ba si Miss Pinili? Sino dyan Miss Dingras ko na ni Mang Leilani? Miss Dingras, Manang Leilani is Sandrine Kudapas all the way from Barangay Foz. Solsona. Miss Vintar. Miss Vintar. Ayan siya. Yung promotional video for each municipality, Jaber, meron di ba? Ayan. Isunod na natin guys yung promotional video. I-concentrate na natin si Kajaber. Ikatanaklatayan dito isinan so that our watchers have a clear view kan awan iti magdiskwada. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the candidates for Miss Ilocos Norte. Starting off with Miss Adams.
Kanila si Domingo, mangibagbagi, kaili na Adams.
Hi, I'm Corinne Kim, your Miss Baccarat, and I am enjoying the relaxing atmosphere here at the Bislac River. Tara, samahan niyo ako mag-enjoy sa mga bagong attractions dito sa aming lugar. Baccarat.
Now that I am older, my appreciation to my hometown has grown even more. I am Katrina Tumaneng, this is Bana and beyond.
Maimbagngal daw kada kayo amin, I am Rosel Joy Patron, awisen kayo ngay matangan dagiti na duma-duma parabot tinamarswa kadagiti tattao, kinaglawlaw ang mangipakita at ibanggi, ket iso ti makunkuna abagak ti amyanan. is a town that lies in the northern part of Ilocos Norte that offers this beauty, this history, and these people. Discover and explore the beauty of our home. Dumanan kayo dito'y Ilimi, Aburgos.
This is the tap. The tap is cool. Kurimaw, rumimat-rima. Nagan mo, nasudi na latak. 100 years of highs and lows. 100 years of grays and oranges. Of blues and greens. Thriving, rising, and shining. This is our Kurimaw. Kurimaw is a coastal municipality that offers a balanced mix of the old and the new, the past and the present. In its centennial celebration, Kurimaw remains anchored to its rich history while it continues to navigate the future, and we have been taking pride about the things we call our own. I am Trisha Gonzalez, your Miss Kurimaw Centennial, and this is my Kurimaw.
Naimbagal daw kakailian. I am Sanjin Kadapas and my hometown is Tigras. Dumanon kayo, ito'y Ilimi nga Marcos, a municipality that is definitely more than the sum of its parts. siak ni Chris Maria Catherine Ortega. Kuyugin dak, dain tayo pasyaren, maysa-maysa, iti banbanag, ken luglugar, amang bukbukel, iti ilimi aman nalon.
Awitin na kay nga umali singan, to na balungi nga ili ang nagaera, ken kanto na bunas mi akultula. Umali kayo!
Mabuhay! I am Liza Katia Samalyo and welcome to Pagudpud, the home of one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, Intayon. And together, let's explore why it is branded So Good Pagudpud.
Pinilenials and Ilocanos all over the globe, come and join me as I feature the treasures of Pinili, the Bawang, the Abel, and its people.
Bells, half day daw to.
This is not a joke. 1, 2. Inconcentrate mo sa auto ni dati yung luloy, so mo di ka nag-asawa dito. Dati mo inasawa mo.
Lawat pa rin. Upod na ito. Yamanang piyada nga mayarigalo.
Lula, iusar ko dati yung makilaban na balunong ka ijay ni Ilocos Norte.
Hello, I am Mary Majestic Cruz. Welcome to my hometown, Pawai! It endorses almost everything, from beautiful scenery to adventure. I see, Pasuki.
Hernandez, from the birthplace of the brilliant President of the Republic of the Philippines, Ferdinand Edwin Marcos, proudly representing the Municipality of Sarap.
Naimbaga Aldaw Kaibigan, Siak ni Julia Isabel Andrea Chaparro. Join me in rediscovering my home in a new perspective, the home of beautiful people, the municipality of Bintar.
Welcome to the 2021 Miss Ilocos Norte Preliminaries.
I remember when we were 16, had a head full of those big dreams. One day we had the crown, thought nothing could slow.
Laban na.
Laban.
Miss Malalagan na.
I have to be confident para hindi kumakutan sa mga question na ibabat sa akin. In God's will, I will overcome this.
I have to remind myself to always relax and enjoy it.
Hi everyone, I'm Leslie Domingo, your Miss Adams 2021. I'm a Miss-led lady who grew up with the life provided by Mother Nature. The exotic foods, the organic vegetables, and the fresh foods. I have learned how to value life in the forest because it also gives back life. I was raised with passion of appreciating Mother Nature, and it has brought me to become a conservative. I really do love Mother Nature. And growing up, I see how people mistreating the environment. I have witnessed irresponsible actions of visitors and some locals that destroy Mother Nature. So it urged me to pursue my degree in tourism management I believe by that way, I can travel, observe, and pile up ideas to somehow help control circumstances like this. I am here to tell everyone that our life depends on how we treat Mother Nature. I am here to encourage everyone to do green practices and observe a sustainable way of living. At the end of the day, if we abuse and destroy the forest, it will be us who will experience starvation and sufferings. Again, I am Leslie Domingo, your Miss Adams 2021.
Good afternoon, Miss Adams.
Good afternoon po.
What part of your hometown is your favorite? And why?
In Cardong's Farm po, where you can see vegetables and a lot of fruits in our town. With regards to COVID-19, I will influence all the residents to eat nutritious food like organic food that were locally harvested in our beloved town.
Hello po, Miss Adams. How are you?
I'm fine po.
Nervous ka ng konti?
Opo.
Okay lang, kayang-kaya mo to. For me naman, my question for you is, in terms of people you look up to the most, so who do you aspire to be, or sino parang peg mo bilang contestant?
My mother po. Because I've seen how a mother can love, how pure and how unconditional. And I love to love like my mother po.
In the current situation we have right now, I know that it has been very challenging for everyone. Now, I would like to ask you, Miss Adams, how do you handle stress?
Sakla may handle iti stress ko, agdengeg nakti Hillsong, sir. And iyaw-awan ko ti bagbagi nga panunutin dagiti problema, sir.
I was once a chubby person. I used to eat a lot with no exercises. My plus size gave me a very low self-esteem and insecurities, which made me think that I am not worthy to join any pageant. I once tried, but I lost. It was indeed a failure. Although my family helped me to overcome it, I attribute the success of overcoming this failure to myself. I forced myself to go on diets and exercise routines. I push myself to gain that confidence and believe in myself. It's the type of confidence that will lead us to accept difficult challenges. I had to believe in my own abilities because if I don't, no one else can. And so I did. As Miss Ilocos Norte, the best advice I could give to people on how to overcome failure is to learn how to cope with it. It's okay to be afraid of failing because failure can be an opportunity to be better. Believe that you can. After all, the first person to believe in your ability to do something great is yourself.
Hi, Miss Bakara. How are you?
Hello, Mom. I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, so are you studying?
Yes, Mom.
Yes. With this current pandemic, what do you think has been your greatest disappointment?
My greatest disappointment would be not confident about myself. I tend to overthink a lot, and I think that gives me insecurities about myself.
So follow-up question to that. Knowing that that is you, what have you done to improve yourself on that aspect of your personality?
Well, I always surround myself with positivity. I seek advice to my friends, and I always believe that there are a lot of people out there who are still supporting me even though I myself is not confident about me.
Ako naman, Ma'am. First of all, Ms. Bakala, hello. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm a bit nervous.
Nervous pa rin? Okay lang, kaya mo to. But for me naman, as a follow-up to Mom's question, how would you say, or what would you say has been your biggest achievement, either personally or professionally, during this pandemic?
Well, my greatest achievement today is that I've joined here, Miss Ilocos Norte, so that I will be able to boost my confidence and to be proud of my flaws.
Okay. Hi, Carlene. Joining this pageant, what do you think is the most exciting part?
Well, for me, it is that I realize, as I join here, the moment it gives me the realization on what is my purpose in life and what is my purpose in joining here.
And we would like to know what that is. What's your purpose in joining Miss Ilocos Norte?
To be able to impose my humble cause, which is to develop a sense of responsibility among the youth.
Okay. Thank you, Carlene. Hi, Ms. Bakara. Among those social media applications you use, what do you use mostly and why?
Facebook is the most app I use a lot because Facebook has helped us to communicate and interact with our friends and our family over abroad. It gives me the freedom to have bonding with them.
Thank you, Ms. Bakara.
Hi, Miss Bakara. So, kumusta naman yung mga content na galing sa mga judges?
Okay naman. I handle it.
So, yan mo yung mga message ko sa mga supporters.
Hi guys, please keep on supporting me throughout the pageant. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Bakara. I will see you later.
Thank you, Bakara.
My town's festival is considered to be the grandest and most glorious festival in the whole province. You really feel the spirit of La Virgen Milagrosa. To La Virgen Milagrosa, may she bestow her mercy and guidance as the world is suffering because of the pandemic. I always pray for the world's healing and recovery. It's been more than a year since we were affected by the virus and nothing would be best but to pray for our healing. Aside from that, I usually pray for my peace of mind so that I could focus on every task. The pandemic really takes toll on everyone's mental health, so I need the intervention of La Virgen Milagrosa to lead me to my peace. To all the Ilocano women, don't apologize for being strong and empowered.
Hi, Miss Badok, how are you?
I feel so nervous too.
Okay lang, I'm sure everyone's nervous and like I said, kayang-kaya mo to. I'll start with a question. So for me, what is your advocacy in this pageant? And what platform are you looking to promote and why?
My advocacy to this pageant is to help, engage, and promote those who are in tourism and small businesses sectors because they are really affected to this pandemic.
Of course, you have been experiencing the dangers and the threats of the pandemic, as well as your fellow, as all of us, as well as all of us. But I would like you to give, if you have any, message for your fellow Ilocano youth, how to handle the threats and at the same time the risks.
I will say to them this, that just always pray. Pray because praying is the only solution and most powerful solution to any problems that we are facing.
May I ask, you joining this competition, what do you think is the most important part of Miss Ilocos Norte and why?
The most important thing to this pageant for me is that not only showing my beauty, my talent, and the beautiful spots in my hometown, which is the Badok, but also show the love for others and do my advocacy, which is to help, engage, and promote the tourism and food and the small businesses.
Very well said, thank you.
Do you believe, therefore, that you are a role model to young girls like you? Yes, I am. Because I believe that I have my own uniqueness and the courage to do to do for the betterment of our society. Yes.
Miss Bado, hi Miss Bado. Congratulations for actually passing through one of the most dreadful parts of the event. So, ano naman ang pinaka-tumatak sa'yo sa buong event?
My advocacy to this pageant.
Ano what's your advocacy?
To help, engage, and promote tourism and who has small business sectors.
Oh, that's great. Such a nice initiative.
Oo, sana mag-promote talaga, lalo sa kanang mga pandemic. Maraming nawalan ng mga tao. And maraming salamat sa Estado. Prepare for talent. Thank you.
I come from humble family of farmers, so I always help my parents in gathering some crops from the mountains down to our home for a few kilometers just to satisfy our hunger. Through this, I learned how to be optimistic, to see the light even in darkness, that we may always hope and look forward for a better future. And in Miss Ilocos Norte, despite all the hardships and efforts, I haven't given up, even if this is my second time joining. Because I know my time will come. I know my time has come to rise as your Miss Ilocos Norte 2020.
You look so gorgeous, Miss Banggi.
Thank you.
But before we start, can you introduce yourself? Tell us things about yourself aside from your name, where you're from, and other interesting things about yourself.
I am actually partly a Paya, which is an indigenous group originated from Dumalneg. But because of the war I actually don't know the time, but during the war, they separated and went to Bangi. Yes.
Rosel, as I said, you're so beautiful, but I would like to ask further, what makes you stand out from the other contestants?
I think it's really my appearance that sets me apart from the other candidate because I'm partly a Payao, as I've said earlier. And I am not ashamed or afraid to show that I have the values of the Apayao which I can impart as well to other Ilocanos.
Okay, thank you, Rosel.
Hi, Miss Banggi.
Hi.
Hello. How would you help motivate the Ilocan youth to register and vote?
Well, if I would be crowned as Miss Ilocos Norte, I will use this platform to encourage everyone to vote and register because we really need to think and pick the right leader so that we will be the recipient of the actions from that leader. So I think I have to encourage everyone, sorry.
Okay, thank you, Miss Banggi. So I hope to see you voting next year.
So next year will be election year. And if you were to recommend something to your mayor in Bangi that would benefit young women like you, what would that be?
Actually, my advocacy is all about mental health awareness. And I suffered depression 2 years ago. That's why I want to raise mental health awareness to prevent and terminate depression. I was there, so I know exactly the feeling of being locked up in the situation. I know that the task is not easy, but I know that it's going to be worth it because we will be saving a life even though it felt like no one sees, can show a purpose and hope to others too. Thank you.
So how did you overcome that depression?
I overcame it by surrounding myself with the people that I love. Actually, they were with me during those times. Like, I really suffered a lot, but I have to be better so that I can also encourage others to be positive and to overcome that situation.
Bullying is never new to me. I grew up listening to discriminations from the people around me. I was bullied because of my skin color or physical appearance in general. I once lost my confidence and I thought I could do nothing. But I know I was destined for bigger things in life. So I embraced my skin color and used it as my sword and shield to this battle in life.
With that, I want to create an organization that helps individuals to feel confident after suffering severe bullying. I want to become their mirror, and I am here speaking for the rights of every single person who experiences bullying. And I want to tell them that we are unique, we are beautiful, and we are loved.
Katrina. Hi, Katrina. Are you still studying, Katrina?
Yes po.
What do you take?
Well, I am studying at Data Center College of the Philippines, taking up business administration, major in financial management, sir. And I am a sophomore at Data, sir.
Wow, sophomore student. Okay, so be studying and joining this pageantry is kind of stressful, right? Especially it's pandemic season. So how do you handle those stressful moments?
Well, oftentimes I set back to gain enough time, but it doesn't mean that I am going to stop. I just pause, and that pause is I am gaining enough time to have more time in my studies.
Oh, so that's nice, Miss Banna.
With everything that's going on due to this pandemic, how will you handle the responsibilities of the crown if you would be selected?
I want to use technology as a platform to voice out my advocacy, which is to create an organization to help people who experience bullying, ma'am.
Hello, Miss Pana. Musta po kayo? Not too nervous?
Yes, a little bit nervous, sir.
Okay. My question for you is, we've been seeing now what's been happening with the community pantries across the nation, even here in Ilocos. What do you think that says about us as a people, not just Ilocanos but Filipinos, that we are able to achieve such a generous feat?
Being Ilocano is being resilient. We are able to face it, and it is a challenge for us to become better people here in Ilocos Norte, sir.
Hi, Miss Banna. Is that your real hair?
Actually, I am a curly hair, but they add some extensions.
Okay, but you look gorgeous sporting that curly hair. But that's not my question, okay? My question has something to do with your degree. So you said you're taking business administration, right?
Yes, sir.
I would like to know first, what are your major products in Banna?
Well, we have some foods there like OTAP, like kamote chips rather, and aside from that, we have abuos, very well known to our town because of the taste of it, sir.
Okay, so as a business administration student, how can you help further promote these products, not only to our province but in the world?
Well, as we are experiencing COVID-19, I will use technology again as a platform to promote our food products, not just in Bana, but the whole Ilocos, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Banatirans, please support me to these prestigious pageants, and I will make you all proud.
Yes, thank you mga Bandatiran. Thank you, Miss Banda. You may now prepare for your proud competition. Thank you.
Congratulations.
The city of Quebec is known as the home of the great leaders. And when people think Vatican News embodies the skill of leadership, that is right. We are driven with our passion, and we are a leader of our own. And that is something that I have within me. I am creative with my studies, hobbies, and my passion. Having the leadership skill, I could lead the people and share, learn the aspect of life. And even I can be the hope for everyone's aspiration for the city, and of course for the Ilocos Norte. We may have diverse personality, but I believe we have one characteristic that will make us all connected, united, and can be as one as one.
Batak is one of the cities or municipalities or cities in the province which has the biggest number of COVID cases. Now, what do you think can be your greatest contribution to the rapid recovery of Batak in particular and of the province in general?
Batak has been recognized as one of the best cities here in Ilocos Norte in the previous years, and I can continue that by promoting our tourism, especially our tourism has only one way, and of course, I want that to promote, and at the same time, I want Batak to be known not for the COVID cases, but I want to contribute my time, effort, and dedication in making a change for Batak.
I would like to know whether you were picked by your city or you won in your local pageant.
I won Miss Batak 2019, sir.
Okay, so you won in 2019.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's talk about pageantry, all right? In this time of pandemic, what can you say about beauty pageants? Do you find the beauty pageants as relevant?
Yes, beauty pageant has big importance during right now because we are able to make Ilocos Norte be as one by making these pageants be in action. And I think the relevance of these pageants right now is that we are a hope of change for our tourism recovery. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So you said you were a student, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I know it has been very stressful for the past, school year. You have been in the distance learning mode. So how do you handle your stress during those times?
I handle my stress through meditation and taking exercise because I want my mental behavior and my physical to be stable always, and that is something that I prove effective on me. I was able to make my mental be stable, and at the same time, I was able to relax myself. Thank you, sir, ma'am.
Hi, fellow Baracanas. Please watch me on May 15 for the coronation.
Just like other millennials, the weirdest thing that I do during the lockdown is when I try doing TikTok videos. Even though I'm not into it, this motivates me to explore things on my own because I want to work on my confidence and make myself better. As a young woman who is raising an advocacy on women empowerment, I wanted to be the voice of everyone, that we can do whatever we want and try the things that we like. We are free to do anything as long as it will help us grow, a true essence of empowered women of the North.
Hi, Miss Burgos. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Are you nervous?
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit, but kayang-kaya mo naman, no?
Yes po.
Okay. My first question for you, simple lang, is in your opinion, what makes you stand out from the other contestants?
The thing that makes me stand out among the other candidates is that I am a woman with vision. Because I want to live in a place where every man, women, and the members of LGBTQ community receive an equal rights in this community. And I think that is my edge among the other candidates, a woman with vision.
Aside from being a woman with vision, Ms. Burgos, can you further define what is an Ilocana?
I think that being true to yourself is the one thing that an Ilocana has. If you being true to yourself, then you can do anything you want. If you being true to yourself, hindi ka pwedeng diktahan ng iba kasi may naniniwala ka sa sarili mo. And para sa akin, yun yung pinakamahalagang attitude na dapat meron ng isang tao. Yun lang po.
Okay, thank you. You're from Burgos, right? Yes. So what's your favorite spot of Burgos?
That's a good question. My favorite place in Burgos is the Kapurpurawan Rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was sculpted by weather and oceanic forces. And that Kapurpurawan Rocks defines a Burgoseño. Because the Burgoseño, even though we face any challenges, even though we have many trials, we can overcome it. Kahit yung alon po, kahit mataas, ang isang Burgoseño kaya nito lagpasan basta may pananalig sa Panginoon.
Wow, so, that wasn't supposed to be my question, but yeah. So, being with Burgos and you love that certain spot right now in the pandemic, how would you like to help your community to, solve COVID-19 so that some other people could also see that certain kind of spot you like from Burgos?
Everyone, siguro yung ibang candidate sasabihin po na pwede silang tumulong para sa pag-contact tracing or help by the giving foods. Pero para sa akin, I think that the best thing to do during this pandemic is to pray. Because as a millennial na wala pang trabaho, I think that is the best thing that I can do, to pray to God that secure our health, because we only have one life and we have to treasure it as much as we can.
One of my greatest achievements is winning the first ever Miss Kurmao Centennial. With the crown in the time of pandemic is an honor and privilege. It paved a way for me to be a role model to the youth as I strongly advocate mental health and mental welfare for the people of different walks of life. I am telling all of this because I experienced the backlash and harsh words were said to me. I was hurt emotionally and I feel tormented deep inside. But this wouldn't be the time for me to give up. And I am proud to be called a survivor. And I want to tell to all aspiring beauty queens to continue fighting with the battles of life and be the best version of themselves.
Hi, Miss Corimao.
Hello, sir.
How are you feeling at the moment?
I'm feeling nervous pero kakayanin ko.
Ayan, so that's the spirit of an Ilocana. Kayang-kaya whatever challenge she is confronted with. Now, are you still studying, Miss Corimao?
Yes, sir.
What grade are you in now, if you're in high school, or are you already in college?
Senior high school, sir. Grade 12, graduating.
Okay, so you are graduating very, very soon. Okay. Now, as a senior high school student, what has been your greatest achievement?
As a senior high school, I think my greatest achievement is that I am a first honor in our section, and I feel overwhelmed because my mother is a hardworking woman. Itinasapa itibig-bigat nga agtrab-trabaho para lang may provide the DJ wants me. And also our needs, especially our needs. And from being a top 1, feeling ko dito may isang achievement nga maitud ko kanyada to make them proud nga adamit lang subsubabad da gijay banlugda, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Corimao.
I know being top 1, there's a lot of pressure, including peer pressure, right? So how do you handle that kind of pressure?
By praying to God na whatever it takes, basta maipasaklakit di sir, kan amok di bagbagik metkit di nga may makayak mo't di lang sir.
Okay, thank you, Trisha.
Hi, Miss Corimao.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Popular tatati Corimao, gaputa. Ado digiti mangrayat nga umay mang pasyar ijay seawall yo. Okay? Jay seawall. Jay torre. Now, what do you think is the fascinating thing for people about watching the sea view and the horizon?
They will be overwhelmed kas lang maawan dagi banlog da ma'am. Kasi DJ seawall han lang nga sunset ngem no lalo no adut no madut tao ma'am ket kas lang marelax ta bagim. Ken adu ti like stress free DJ ayan ma'am. Hindi lang.
Continuing na lang po sa question ni Ma'am. Aside from the seawall, let's pretend that I am a potential tourist na gustong pumunta sa Corimao. What can you tell me that would convince me to go to Corimao as a tourist?
Our municipality doesn't only offer pleasurable adventures like
hiking, tas tata adati pag-raftingan di paguludan, tapos adati pag-kayakingan di jigaang. Adut tina-develop nga historical places nga dati kadaan-daanan lang ti tao. Tatakit mapandapay bisbisita ang daydayuan tis tagasabsabaling nga lugar.
At a very young age, my parents opened my mind on the importance of education. They let me realize that this is one of the best gifts they can give to us. It melts my heart that there are young people who are deprived of their right to education. As a young leader, I spearheaded educational advocacies that helped my fellow youth. I became a lecturer for mathematics in my Wag Mataka program, and now that I'm in a bigger platform, I would like to create a strong support system for the young underprivileged people to have an access to education. I will call this the Law Connect program. I am here to be the voice of the hopeless and the extension of their arms in reaching their dreams.
Hi, Sandrine. Ilang taon ka na, Sandrine?
I am 20 years old.
20, okay. Are you still studying?
Yes.
Saan?
Sa Mariano Marquez State University.
Oh, okay. Anong course mo ngayon?
Accountancy po.
Oh. What has been your biggest failure and why?
The question actually takes me back in 2017. I was bashed after I was crowned the Miss Annie Festival and unwanted words were thrown against me. And I was so stressed that I began to question my capabilities, blaming myself why did I join such pageant. And I even decided to end my pageant journey there, and it was my biggest failure for me. But after a week, I learned that those are just opinions, and it's up to me whether to accept them or not, right? I became a public figure, and I need to understand where these people are coming from. I always comforted myself with this: Sandrine, you are born a queen. You are born to inspire and to create a greater impact, and not to fit with the standards that the society sets to you, just to prove yourself. I enjoyed my reign, made the best out of it, and made it more remarkable by leaving a great legacy to my fellow learners. And I know that I am confident now and stronger enough to face a bigger picture of myself to be Miss Ilocos North.
Hi, Miss Dingras.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
You will soon become an accountant, and we know that an accountant counts and audits huge amounts of money. But my question is, what to you is more important, money or fame? Why?
I think we need to be practical. We need money. If we understand it practically, it is the second most important thing on earth, beside our faith from God. It is the money that feeds us. It is the money that caters to us our need. And so I will always choose money other than fame.
I can see you're confident. That's very good. Congratulations. My question lang for you is, you described yourself as a public figure. So being a public figure, how have you used that to bring a positive impact to the people of Ilocos Norte, and how have you handled that stature and the reputation that comes with being a public figure?
You need to maintain a good image. You need to be careful with your words and with your actions. For me, I also need to envision a good dream, not only for myself, but for the whole Ilocos Norte. And what I am compassionate about is serving my people and educating the young people, especially in our community. And I maintain good reputation to my community by respecting them. One of the best example is this Miss Ilocos Norte, wherein we candidates came from different races, different culture, and so we need to respect them. We need to celebrate with them as well.
Yan! Hi, Miss Mira!
Hello ka naman.
Dito, medyo paharap ka naman.
Alam mo ba na, hindi pa tapos ang Q&A, Miss Mira.
Dito pa, meron ka.
Meron bang ganun dito? So, ang tanong namin sa'yo, from 1 to 10, being the
Highness, gano'n kahirap yung portion sa ating Q&A?
7.
Why naman? Why 7?
Because I think I was able to answer the questions confidently, but of course we didn't know whether the judges like my view or they stand also with my thoughts. And so that's relative.
Watching movies about life, friendship, love, and science fiction or educational is something I am passionate about. The morals of these movies help me express myself, understand things in my life, and help me to relate to the community where I belong, especially to reaching out to people, fitting my shoe to theirs so I understand them better. And of course, during this time of uncertainties, it helped me remain optimistic, steadfast, and resilient. I am inspired by these movies through the characters and how they play their roles, how they manage their struggles, and later on, win their battles. It inspires me to win my battles too in my life, to realize my dreams and to make them into reality, promote my advocacies pertaining to reaching out to people, help them build a society of camaraderie, love, and wisdom through education.
For one like you who is representing Lawag City, what to you is the most meaningful Ilocano tradition that's coming from Lawag that would speak of us as the people in Ilocos Norte? Thank you for your question, ma'am. I believe it is the bayanihan or the Ilocano resiliency that we were able to practice amidst this pandemic, just like what we did in our Aurora Park with our community pantry. I believe that this is a characteristic of an Ilocana, or an Ilocano especially in Lawag, that will help us uplift our characteristics in Ilocos Norte.
So my question for you is, I was going to ask Sana about the community pantry, but Mama already asked you. So for me, for this COVID-19 pandemic, alam naman natin ang mga bakuna, kakarating lang. And ultimately, that's really how we are going to curb the spike of this pandemic and achieve herd immunity. But we know that a large population, not just in Ilocos, but in the Philippines, have vaccine hesitancy. Ayaw nila magpapakuna kasi nakakatakot daw. So if I was someone who was vaccine hesitant, how would you convince them that taking the vaccine is safe and ultimately the only way to cure this COVID-19 pandemic?
I am aware that the vaccine is for immunization, sir. So I'm going to explain it to you and encourage you, enlighten you on the different factors, the disadvantages, and of course the advantages of taking the doses. Especially that now we are still in the process of curbing it. I will encourage you by simply telling you to read and practice your due diligence in order for you to know more about this COVID vaccine, sir.
The question still has something to do with the pandemic. So as a representative of Lawag City, how can you help the leadership of our mayor and the rest of our local leaders in Lawag in mitigating?
Of course, sir, just like what I did during my Miss Lawag, I offered my 300 time service and heart for the people. Now that we are in Ilocos Norte, I would probably expand it until the end of my reach. For example, we can extend it to 1,000 services or 1,000% heart and time for the people. I will be, expanding it by simply joining with the different practices or programs that our government is implementing in order for us to cope up with the virus, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Lawag.
Thank you, Sir Sandro.
Ingat, good luck.
Yeah, we're already halfway through, and here with us now is Miss Lawag City. Miss Lawag.
Hello again,
Miss Lawag. Yeah, okay. So, in one word, how would you describe your experience in life?
Blessed because I'm able to meet Sandro Marcos and all the panel of the judges.
And then how would you describe the intensity of the question?
Probably I'm ready with the questions, and of course I prepared a lot, so it is not that intense but moderate.
Si Sir Sandro lang yun.
Hello, Sir Sandro.
Being a beauty queen is not just wearing a crown.
If I will win this Ilocos Norte,
Let me share you with one. Support them or just pray for them.
ay matigyan.
Good afternoon, mga kababayans.
Who is the person that you look up to the most?
I have my mom, my mother. Life is very important.
Ginalingan mo. Congratulations.
Hello, hello, hello. Ayan, that concludes our preliminaries for Miss Ilocos Norte. We're halfway done, guys, and we'll get to watch the other half next Saturday. Kaya antabayanan nyo, lalo kadamang Leilani, digite hampay nga nakabuybuyag, lalo digite busy persons, nga kakabagyan tayo, padatay nga Ilocano Apo, you'll get to watch the other side of the preliminaries, and it's happening right now. Dito swimsuit and the evening gown tonight. Ijemot lang paway ti pakapasamakan na apo. So this has been your Manong Dandan for Amyanan Star Showbiz, a segment of La Ilocano. Bitin, ngam, worth it, diba? You'll get to watch everything on Saturday. So, bye. Thank you so much, NGT Wellness Center, NGT Multimedia Distribution Services, and Moto Express. We love you. Thank you so much for watching.
Need help keeping your digestion balanced and sync? Try TB Cough. It's the #1 GE recommended triple treat probiotic, prebiotic, and enzymes help digestion balance 24/7. Right combination of multiple vitamins, minerals, and metabolites. By helping good balance bacteria in your digestion tract. Without proper nutrition and exercise, your health can suffer. TB Cause Triple Action Formula combines probiotic plus prebiotic and enzymes. Keep you gut healthy and function at its best. Our convenient bottles bring wherever you go. Natural's greatest treasure. Health is our way of life.